Just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in our nation's capital. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. Number 22, one of the league's best hitters, looks to gain ground in the chase for a National League batting title. First pitch is next. Jeffrey Rodriguez gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Next to stand in is Tyson Randolph. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Randolph.
And now a pitch on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak, maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
There's ball 4.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat.
Here now is Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Nationals, the shortstop.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right.
Turner.
Randolph is there, 1 away. Next to hit, Josh Bell. Still looking for our first hit in the ballgame.
Josh Bell.
Heading out towards shallow right. Randolph will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Now it'll be Tyson Randolph. Worked a walk his first time up.
Now, one time right here. Randolph.
Pitch on the way. And that misses ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Count even now at 1-1. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Garcia takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second. 7th inning ready to roll, and coming forward the rookie outfielder Tyson Randolph.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the hard plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Count is 1-2 now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away. Victor Robles digging in now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Victor Robles.
Skied into straightaway right. Randolph gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for Washington, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Now to bat, Tyson Randolph. And a tough task for him here as he matches up against one of the truly elite relievers in the sport. Here's the first pitch. Ball one.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Now. Come on now, one time.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy, always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd, seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Washington took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Jeffrey Rodriguez earns win number 4 on the season. Brad Hand records the save, his 41st of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody. There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, we've got a contest out of the National League East between the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. Number 22, one of the league's best hitters, looks to gain ground in the chase for a National League batting title. First pitch is next. Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
So now here is Jonathan Walton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Carter Kieboom comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
1-1.
Ball 1, well below the zone.
1 down, 1 down.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-1 to the National shortstop.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. Next up, Juan Soto. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Kieboom, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
No, that's down.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Row, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the 9th.
Here now is Rafael Devers. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Hey, run away. Run away.
A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly over to Albies. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. And their runners at the corners now. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
0-1's the count. Down here.
Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2. Here it is. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. Nats leave a pair. Still no score. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, light rain is in the forecast throughout most, if not all, of the game, but I've been told it's not expected to cause any delays. The grounds crew will just need to make an effort to keep the field as dry as possible between innings, especially the heavy traffic areas like the pitching mound and around the bases.
So now to the plate, Tyson Randolph. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, see it driving, see it driving.
Hey, you get a good one up there, huh?
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. Even casual fans have heard this guy's name, of course, since he's the rare major leaguer who plays on both sides of the scorecard. Really a rarity, both historically and especially. We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Braves on top, 2-0. Into the box, Yan Gomes, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
The 1-1.
Hey, nobody.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Victor Robles digging in now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 11 home runs and 62 driven in. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out. Next up is Hernan Perez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're still down. It's 2-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Steven Strasburg.
The pitcher.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Jonathan Walton. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
Can't fault the pitcher for going back-to-back changeups right there. First pitch, he swung through. Timing looked a little off, but he went back. The batter made the adjustment and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Now back.
Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, we got 1.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. I count.
Hey, come on now, fellas.
High and deep down the left field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, there's a base hit right there on a changeup. Maybe not a good idea to throw this guy back-to-back changeups.
Yeah, he seemed to be timing that first one. He let the first one go by, Danny. He was not going to let the second one go by. Nice job right there staying through that baseball.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's a ball.
And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 148 for his career. And the Nationals have drawn even now at 3-3.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno. Number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Weak roller right side. He's got it. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. So the next to bat will be Josh Bell.
Number 19.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Scooped up. There's one. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits. No errors, and no one left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Tyson Randolph. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Hey, like you can up there.
Strasburg comes set. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Braves strand 1. Through 3.5, we're all even at 3 apiece. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that means the catcher, Yan Gomes, bats next. No balls and 1 strike.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Go.
Down the left field line and deep. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Yan Gomes is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. So now to the plate, Victor Robles, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Fouled away.
1 out. You got 1.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Hernan Perez. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. Hard hit ball to second. Albies picks it up. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Steven Strasburg. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. The bouncer to the left side. And there's 1 down now. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jonathan Walton singled in his last at-bat. 0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Up high, 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Line to the right side. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here it comes. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout.
A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Now batting.
Carter Kieboom digs in now. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. There was a base hit last time up. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike now. 2-2. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More from MLB Network. Ted Reyna enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 18.
Well, it's almost automatic for this guy as he puts another game on ice. That's save number 40 for the season. Clearly, this guy is one of the best in the game.
An 11-7 final in this one. The Braves used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Tyson Randolph earns win number 7 on the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
No errors. They left 8 men on base.
We're closing in on the end of the regular season, and he has not been looking as sharp on the mound. JP Morosi, what's going on with him? What have you learned?
Well, a couple different things happening right now. The results, first and foremost, simply have not been there. The overall effectiveness of the pitches has diminished. The command is not where it has to be. You do wonder now, is it just a matter of the end of a long season? The fatigue is now influencing the lack of the pitch execution there. Is it an injury? Is it a lack of mechanical consistency? Really, there's a lot of mysteries out there right now as to exactly what is causing this. But one thing they may be able to do is give him a bit more time in between appearances. That gives him time to rest, time to work on the tweaks. You want him to be able to get on the mound and make the adjustments and have that confidence that comes from executing in a game circumstance. But every time you do that, it's hard to then find the way to balance things out and get the rest that you need late in the season. Of course, the rest is so important right now at this time of year.
That's tremendous insight, JP. Thanks.
A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience in how they finish a rough season.
From the city of brotherly love, MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies baseball starts right now. Ramon Rosso gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
And now in the box, Tyson Randolph. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The right fielder, number 32.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. First of 3 to start the week as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy, you got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
The count now at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Slider, strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Now into the box, Jorge Padilla. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Jorge
hit in the air to right field.
Padilla.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. The next to bat for Atlanta, Tyson Randolph, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat. The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Very weakly on the ground.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Popped him up. Real Muto is under it, and that will end the inning. Stepping up is Tyson Randolph. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, this one's going to upset him for a little bit. You make the pitcher work the way he did right there, and that's the end result. That one sticks with you for a while.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
Ball even at 2-2.
Come on, big guy.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him going.
Gene Segura standing in. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Around second now and headed for third. And he is all the way over to third now with a 2-out. Leading off the inning, it'll be Jorge Padilla as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So here is Alec Bohm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Right fielder looking up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season as the Phillies have come back to tie this one at 2.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not.
Stepping in for the Braves, Tyson Randolph. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
A ball and a strike now. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
McCutchen is there, and he has it for the out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Phillies. Number 3, Bryce Harper.
A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And that one is gone. A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper, number 33 on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can. And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season. And he's proven to be as reliable as anyone in the game.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Phillies used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Daryl Zuniga earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Jose Alvarado hammers down the save, his 35th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Drive home safely.
MLB The Show has baseball for you under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies.
And now,
it's Phillies baseball on the show.
2022
next.
Philadelphia Phillies.
Aaron Nola, a right-hander out of Louisiana, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will be making start number 30 on the year. He's reliable, he's dependable, and he's been pretty good all season long. 30 starts, not an easy thing to do.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Now to the plate, here is Tyson Randolph. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy, you got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
Tap down the line, but it gets foul. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Next, here is Ronald Torreyes.
Batting second, the second baseman, Ronald.
The 1-1 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Randolph will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to deep right field. Looking up is the right fielder. Still going back. Gone! A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper, number 296 in his career, as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
So stepping in is Tyson Randolph, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Come on, sit on something right here. Let it fly.
Now the first pitch.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
1-1 the count now. Has a look, now the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Albies at second with 2 down. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
There you go. See it up. Let it fly.
The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he fouls this one off. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think
Leading off the inning, it'll be Tyson Randolph, and they could use a spark from him here.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
And it's quickly 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right.
Nice hit right there.
Bryce Harper stands in again, and his home run earlier has accounted for all of their runs so far in this one.
Harper.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Randolph is there, 2 down. Now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's gone 4 for 9.
Didi Gregorius.
And the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Tyson Randolph. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 3-1.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Full count, 3-2.
Hey, here we go. You got this.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a liner. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Gene Segura. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Randolph is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but
stepping in next, Tyson Randolph singled in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out.
I see it. Let's drive it.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, even at home when you're down by 2, trying to score a couple of runs off of one of the game's top closers.
And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here. Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Well, there's another save, but that's just not any other save. That's save number 50 for the reliever in his career. Well on his way to a nice career.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Braves came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Diego Castillo wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Chris Martin wraps it up for the save, his 42nd. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
They left 8 men on base.
Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy is nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
Next, it'll be Tyson Randolph as we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Wheeler pauses. Here's the 0-1. Albies, base runner at first with 1 out.
Let her rip, let her rip.
Hey, get a good one.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2. In the dirt here is there, and he's out trying to take second. The 2-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Bottom of the inning now, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
The pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Randolph is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 6.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Here comes the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Phillies down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward the rookie outfielder Tyson Randolph. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cain is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And now here is Didi Gregorius, grounded out in his last at bat.
Not shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Line drive, base hit to right.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So 2 out, nobody on, and that'll bring up Alec Bohm.
The third baseman, Alec.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. A ball that's carrying, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And as you see there on the graphic, that total good for 4th best on the Philly roster. So next to the plate for the Phils, Didi Gregorius, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your...
Stepping in once again is Tyson Randolph. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
So next to hit is Didi Gregorius. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Gregorius.
The 1-1. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Randolph will call him off as he makes the catch, and the side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. Philadelphia's on top, 3-0. So next to bat will be Tyson Randolph. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball one.
Let's go, kid. One time, right here.
Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike.
Get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
Fastball well outside.
See it? Drive it. Let's go, kid.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Full count now, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Struck him out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Phils used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Zach Wheeler records the victory, his 13th of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Jose Alvarado earns the save out of the bullpen, number 36th on the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.